good afternoon, everybody. It's your girl Aisha with Everyday Life with Aisha. I'm going to be cooking today garlic parm wings. So I got my butter. I've got my Nature's Promise free range cut chicken wings. Got 2 packs of those. And then my husband wanted some pepper steak and rice, so I got chuck shoulder thin butcher shop. Got 2 packs of those. And then I have this chicken broth. So what I'm going to do is take the chicken broth. I'm going to put that inside of the aluminum foil pan. And then I'm going to add water to that to cook this pepper steak and rice. So I'm going to come over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it up. Then I'm going to rinse it off. And then I'll put it inside of the aluminum foil pan. I got my oven preheated on 375 degrees. I have my trash can. I'm not throwing stuff on the floor. No wonder the trash can right next to me. Make clean up easier. Look at mine. Get my strainer. I also have some Uncle Ben's rice. This pepper steak and rice requires rice. So I got a good old Spanish pan. I'll start off with that. Put that on the stove, let the rice start cooking first while I'm prepping the meat. So, because we really like rice over here, I buy a lot of rice. So I have a big bag of Uncle Ben's I'm going to be using. And then I got a piece of this little box that I'm going to use. Everybody is different. I actually wash my rice because if you wash your rice, it helps get some of that starch out of it. And if you get the starch out of your rice, it's supposed to minimize how much fat is going to be consumed as it pertains to you eating rice, because rice is a starch product. So I believe all things in moderation. So I fill my water and then I just rub the rice to get the starch off of it. Then I pour it out. And you'll see all this white stuff coming out of your water. That's the starch. And then I do it 2 more times. Everybody is different. Some people rinse it off 3 times. Some people rinse it off 4, depending on how much starch they want to get off. I try to get as much starch off as possible, so I rinse it off 3 times. And usually, after the 3rd time I rinse it off, and I refill it with water, the water is clear. When I move the rice around, some people call giving your rice a bath. Some people say tomato, some people say tomato, but it doesn't change the taste of your rice, in my opinion. It still tastes the same like Uncle Ben's rice, but it's just supposed to be a healthier alternative. I don't remember who taught me it, but somebody taught me it, and I've been doing it ever since. But I usually don't do rice on my channel, so I haven't been able to talk to you guys about it, but anybody who has ever eaten my food will let you know the rice doesn't taste any different. It still tastes good. I still put a little bit of salt and a little bit of butter in my water to give it a little flavor. Every once in a while, I'll put some chicken bouillon cube in it if I'm making my chicken rice. I like chicken rice too. But So, as I told you, I have a strainer inside of my sink. So, I'll use that to rinse off my meat when I get done chopping it up. But I'm gonna multitask. In the corner, I also have my fryer warming up so that I can do my garlic parm wings. As you know, my husband and I usually cook with each other, so he's at work, but he'll be here soon. So he'll be here to put his head in the video and wash his hands and help out with some of this cooking very soon. I also have the pre-cut, pre-sliced vegetables that you get from Stop and Shop. So I'm going to take those out the freezer because I had some in the freezer already. I was going to buy some fresh, but I said, nope, the frozen is just fine. It tastes the same once I throw it in the oven. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to throw it right there. Let me show you this frozen vegetables. So this is the fajita blend. It's onions, red peppers, and green peppers all mixed up. So I also will be using that today. I wash my hands before I rinse off my rice. Hands gotta be washed because you're gonna be touching a whole lot of stuff. Then when I get done with this meat, I gotta wash my hands again because I'm gonna have beef blood on my hands. So I like small to medium sized strips when I do pepper steak and rice. So that's all I'm doing is just cutting this steak up. I like to rinse my steak with apple cider vinegar. So I will rinse it with apple cider vinegar after I get done cutting it all up. And I might just do some cornbread on the side, depending on how much energy I got after I get done doing all of this. I went to the laundromat earlier and I am tired. Like at my new spot, has to have a washer and dryer. I don't like washing dishes, so it's gotta have a dishwasher wherever I move next. One thing I miss about Ohio, that washer and dryer on the premises. So I don't want to wash clothes 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Go right downstairs in the basement, do what I had to do. Get up in the middle of the night, throw the clothes in the dryer. In the morning, we'll be all done. Get on the low before I go to work. Go home during my lunch break. Take the clothes, put it in the dryer. By the time I got home from work, I just had to take it out, fold it, and I was all done. But those were the good old days. are you guys having for dinner tonight? The pepper steak and rice for dinner. Have the chicken parm wings and some french fries for lunch. Should have picked up some onion rings. I haven't had no Nathan onion rings in a while. That'd be good with these chicken parm wings. I might have my husband pick me up some. He is gone on his way home. Alright, so that's that. Then I'll go. So I don't measure. I just pour it up there. And then I rinse it. And I use lukewarm water. Not too hot, not too cold, just right in the middle. I just rinse this meat off. And I'm going to season it. I'm going to season my water. Put the salt in there. I'm going to use adobo. And I'm going to use some oxtail seasoning. Then I'll get some garlic. Just garlic. I got minced garlic. And then I have some garlic salt. Put a little bit of both. A little bit of garlic goes a long way. So I don't put too much. Just a little bit. We like garlic over here. So then I'm gonna put the meat in here. Garlic salt on top. Then some onion powder. Black pepper. And then I like this beef. that off. So these are already chopped, so I'm going to have to chop these up. I'm going to put can't have pepper steak without peppers and onions. So this one is trash. This one we'll take out. Let's see. My onions and my peppers, and I'm going to put on top. Do I need all of these? It's on this tray? No. I believe this right here is more than enough. I'm not going to put them on. Leave it just the way it is. Then, the rest of these back in the freezer. So this dish is done. And this, and the so that's that. Next, my chicken. Now, this chicken. You have to side the vinegar again. And then cheese on. My grease is getting hot, not hot yet. And it's getting there. When it comes to my chicken parm wings, I don't put any type of breading on them. No flour, no cornstarch. I just rinse them and season them and let them go. So, that's what I'm going to do right now. Some black pepper. Onion powder, garlic, I like this some of the spicy seasoning. I like the spicy hot adobo. One pack of sazon. Excuse me. My rice is boiling very well over there. I'm gonna take out another pot because I got some corn on the cob. I'm gonna make some corn on the cob for dinner. Then we'll bring this over to the fryer. Alright, so what I do is I cook 6 at a time. And that's 6. This, excuse me, seasoning done got up in my nose, y'all. There is 13 pieces of chicken in each. 13 pieces of chicken in each of these packs. So half of me, half of my husband, making some French fries, and I'm gonna clean up. I think I want to take that 6. Take 4 more out of this pack. I don't know how many he wants. I can eat 6 to 8 by myself, plus my French fries. I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure it out. But that's what's for dinner today. Pepper steak and rice. The chicken wings. I'm gonna get my corn on the cob out of this freezer. Bird's eye corn on the cob, that's what I want. I'm gonna take a couple of those there. And then I like Jiffy cornbread, some of the cornbread. And I got this blueberry muffin. I keep saying I'm gonna make it. And I ain't made blueberry muffins nothing. So I'm gonna make blueberry cornbread. And then my husband likes macaroni and cheese. But he's lactose intolerant, so he ain't supposed to really have it. So I'm gonna make him this type of macaroni and cheese for lunch on the side. And that's it. Bow down, watch out now. The lunch is already served. So I'm finna clean up, get this stuff together. And when he come home, he's gonna come work shortly. I thought he would have been here. Stick his head in here real quick. But as y'all can hear me in the background stirring my rice. I gotta find my Fabuloso. I thought my Fabuloso was right here. So I can clean my sink. Clean my sink. I don't want no salmonella, no type of germs in my sink. So I gotta go find my Fabuloso so I can clean my sink. So I'm seasoning all this meat and clean my cutting board, my knives and everything. Put my rice away. Ooh, Jesus! That food smells so good in the oven. It smells like Sunday morning over here today. I also like to stab my chicken to make sure it's cooked all the way through. hope that this video was informative and helpful to you. The only thing I was missing is my aluminum foil. I was supposed to have put aluminum foil. I ain't got aluminum foil. So I gotta call my husband and ask him when home for aluminum foil to go over that food in the oven. But I pray that you were blessed, no stress, nothing but happiness. If God says yes, I will be back with another video, and I'm gonna make a short showing you what my food look like after it's all done. Okay? Until next time. Peace.